Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 3. Coronation Street spoilers, double exit, Roy Cropper arrest and romance betrayal. Coronation Street viewers could see history repeat itself in upcoming scenes as Sarah Platt grows close to a familiar face. The Coronation Street residents are in for some dramatic scenes next week. Official ITV spoilers reveal there are double exits ahead, shocking arrests, and an unexpected bond. As Mason Radcliffe's played by Luca Tulin's sentence approaches, it looks as though the nerves are kicking in for Liam Connor, Charlie Wrenchell and Dylan Wilson, Liam McShaney. Will they be able to face the bully to end his reign of terror elsewhere? Things get worse for Roy Cropper David Neilson when a situation unfolds with an imposter. With Lauren Bolton's Kate Fitton whereabouts still unknown, Roy gets unexpected news from the police. Meanwhile, Sarah Platt Tina O'Brien is having issues of her own after Damon Hayes' Siren Griffith's arrest. Express.co.uk has a rundown of the 3 biggest storylines set to air next week in Coronation Street. As Mason Radcliffe's played by Luca Tulin's sentence approaches, it looks as though the nerves are kicking in for Liam Connor, Charlie Wrenchell and Dylan Wilson, Liam McShaney. Will they be able to face the bully to end his reign of terror elsewhere? Things get worse for Roy Cropper David Neilson when a situation unfolds with an imposter. With Lauren Bolton's Kate Fitton whereabouts still unknown, Roy gets unexpected news from the police. Meanwhile, Sarah Platt Tina O'Brien is having issues of her own after Damon Hayes' Siren Griffith's arrest. Express.co.uk has a rundown of the 3 biggest storylines set to air next week in Coronation Street. While Liam gets ready for court, both Maria Connor Samai Longchamben and Gary Windass Mikey North try to boost his confidence. Meanwhile, Dylan is feeling nervous by Mason's previous warning and grabs his rucksack before leaving the hotel. Realizing that he's gone, a worried Violet Wilson Jenny Platt heads to number 11 to tell Sean Tully Anthony Cotton that Dylan has gone missing. Heading to the bistro to try and find him, Violet and Sean explain to Gary that they can't find their son. Gary jumps into action as Liam heads home, although, unbeknownst to him, someone is watching from across the street. As Dylan drags Liam into the ginnel, he reveals Mason's threat and suggests they leave Weatherfield to avoid court. Discovering that Liam isn't at home, Gary and Maria head over to Sean and Violet's to explain their son is also missing. Will the duo show up for court or have they left for good during the night? Lauren's mum Carrie Hannah Amon secretly films Roy's living room where she's staying and makes comments which clearly indicate her thoughts that he's a murderer. When Roy sleepwalks into the room, she leaps back onto the sofa and pretends to be asleep. Later on, Sam Blakeman, Jude Riordan and Nick Tilsley Ben Price head to the cafe to speak to Roy after reading horrible comments made about him online. After apologizing, Nick explains that when things are back to normal, he'd be happy for Sam to spend time with him again. As Sam sweetly calls Roy his BFF, Carrie secretly takes note. Roy is shaken when he later gets a call from Lauren's mum asking him not to contact her again. Explaining what he's just learned to Shona Platt, Julia Golding and Nina Lucas Molly Gallagher, all eyes are on Carrie. Admitting the truth, she explains her real name is Alice and she's not Lauren's mum. Later on, when Roy and Evelyn Plummer Maureen Lipman head out on a walk with Freddie, they bump into the imposter. As she starts to film them, Roy tries to stop her but things take a turn when she stumbles back and bangs her head. Accusing him of assault, Alice hurries away. When Dee Dee Bailey Shannock Sterling Brown returns to the cafe, she breaks the news to Shona, Nina, Evelyn, and Carla Connor Allison King that Roy has been charged with the murder of Lauren Bolton. Meanwhile, Roy is left sitting alone in his police cell, completely numb with fear of what's to come.